Okay, they do not give you a lot of ammo in this episode. I'm gonna go out of my comfort zone and make an epic-sized map for the monochromatic community project. I gotta get back to Doom at some point. I'm almost considering, but it just will not be anytime soon. I was almost considering a couple of things, actually. Playing Hollow Knight because of Silksong. Because I never played Hollow Knight. I'm only a little worried about Hollow Knight because some people consider it a Souls-like. And I'm not the biggest fan of them. Like something of a Nirvana map or Joshi. Yeah, I probably would eventually. I just don't know when I'm gonna get back around to Doom, because between my fascination with Metroidvanias lately and wanting to stream those, and just my delays lately for whatever reason, it's kind of hard to keep to like new stuff, unless it's like something that I absolutely must play and want to stream. On the other side of this. Could have actually ended it here, since there was that autosave right there, but I ended it when I ended it. Hey, did everything taste red for a second? Yeah, we're getting a lot of new music this year, or at least I'm getting a lot of new music this year, because I did play a new I keep calling it Tame Impala, but I think it's just called Tame Impala. They released a new single, which I played at the start of the stream, like right out of the blue. Like I don't think they announced that at all. They just released it. We have a new Nine Inch Nails album. Granted, it's a Tron soundtrack, but it's Nine Inch Nails. New Deftones album. Periphery had an album in 2023. I don't think they're releasing anything new this year. Same goes for Slipknot. I think they've been releasing maybe some like remixed versions of their older tracks, but other than that, they haven't really released any new albums this year, so... Gorillaz, I think, announced that they are working on a new album as well, so that's actually interesting. Like, a lot of music that I listen to is, like, saying that they're releasing new stuff. Yeah, Deftones have a new album out, and it's their best-selling album. It's their first album that reached #1 on the Billboard charts. I feel like that had to do with their, like, sudden burst of popularity on like social media, like out of nowhere, like about a year ago. But yeah, their new album's really good. I've listened to most of it. I still haven't listened to all of it yet, but yeah, Ecdysis or Ecdysis, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. That's probably my favorite track on there, but they're all pretty good. That track in particular is the one that stands out to me the most. Really, if you're just a fan of, like, the singer, Chino, you've been eating good for the past few years because of his side project, Crosses. Like, 2 years ago, he released an EP under Crosses, and then, I think last year, he released a whole album. Check out Nine Inch Nails' albums, Ghost. I have listened to some of that. I know that that's free. That's one of those albums that he just released independently. There was also The Slip, which is another one that he released. I have most of Nine Inch Nails' albums. I think I'm missing one of his, like, later releases, because he released, like, I think 3 EPs. I only have 2 of them. In, like, the last, 5 or so years. But I think I have most of his other albums. Deftones, I have all of their albums. I even have a rare live album that they have. And I have the B-sides and rarity albums. I think I have everything related to Periphery. I don't have everything related to Slipknot. I have their main albums, that's it. And I have 1 live album. That's Disaster Pieces. I'm not big on live albums. I know some people actually prefer them over the studio tracks, but I kind of like listening to something professionally done. Live albums are strictly... I feel like I'm going backwards, but I don't think I am. Live albums are strictly, like, best enjoyed, in my opinion anyway, actually being there. He has the entire anthology on vinyl. Damn. I wouldn't blame him, though. Nine Inch Nails have always been, like, a standout band. They're unlike... They kind of created the industrial metal genre, but they've kind of been, like, they've been unlike anything else. There has been nothing that matches Trent Reznor's sound. Like, there will never, ever be anyone like Trent Reznor, I don't think, ever. And I think that's why he's always had so much prominence over the years. I think they've reached a first, too, with, like, I think they got #1 on the Billboard when, what was the song called? As Alive As You Need Me To Be. That new track. They released that back in July and it hit #1 on the song charts. And that's a first for them, too. Again, not that it matters. I don't really care about that, it's just interesting to know. Like, I don't care about awards, I don't care about popular music. I don't care if something is popular, I don't care if something is indie, I don't care if a bunch of people hate it. If it sounds good to my ears, I'll listen to it. And my ears tend to veer towards alt-rock and, heavy metal. Certain forms of heavy metal, anyway. A trick they use is to record 16 inches per second up an octave and twice as fast, then slow it down to 30 inches per second to get that fast saturated sound. Is that for, that's for vinyl in particular? See, I'm a bigger video game nerd, so I don't mind having a physical collection of, like, all of my old games still. Music, the most that I do a physical collection of is just the CDs. I don't think I could do vinyl. I'm not even sure if I should be going this way, because this is essentially backwards. Hold on. Reload. Because I'm kind of just, like, talking and not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Because I just noticed I was going backwards. I think there was another way I could have gone. This is where I think I should be going. Yeah. I was like talking and not really paying attention to where I was going. Oh yeah, hold on, God fucking damn it. You know what, I'm gonna exit the game since I can't alt-tab in this game. I'm gonna do something very, very special for you. There we go. Hope you enjoy that. And as a public service announcement, do not add that person on Discord. That is most likely a bot that will probably steal a shit ton of your data. Somehow. I highly doubt that was a real person. And if they were, that's even more pathetic than a bot. Do not... do not ever, as a content creator or otherwise, add some random person to Discord. Yeah, it's been happening. I haven't gotten any PMs, but I keep getting, like, I would say at least once or twice a week lately. I've just been getting random people trying to friend me on Discord that have, like, exactly one server in common with me, and they didn't speak on that server. That screams to me that it's a bot. And this Discord server that they're in is not my server. Like, again, I have experience with stuff like, with people trying to... with bots trying to do stupid shit like that, so it's pretty easy to spot, but I guarantee you at least one person has fallen for it. I would put money on that. That is a very easy bet to win, that at least one person has fallen for that. I finally got to use her rage avatar. Mr. Happy has entered the arena. You know, if that's like one... if it's one thing I feel like Doom 3 has actually done better than the old Dooms... or the... not the old Dooms, the new Dooms. The Archvile, I feel like, is just as menacing in this game as he is in the original. I feel like he does more damage. Because it's weird, in the new Doom, he's only ever shown up once. It was in Doom Eternal, and rather than being in your face and on the offensive while he's also resurrecting monsters, he instead summons monsters, empowers them, but then runs away and hides. Which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing. It's just interesting that he serves a different purpose. Still died. I wasn't dodging very effectively there, though. I think I can do this without taking that much damage. There we go. If I would have taken at least one hit, I was fine, but like I was like down to 30 health. I feel like that just would have been too little to handle whatever is in store next. I got BFG ammo, but I still haven't gotten the BFG yet, and I'm almost concerned about that. I still haven't gotten the rocket launcher yet. Oh, it's more story.
The storm's getting closer.
Get out. See these little notes? Maybe not that one. I don't know, something feels... I'm still not exactly sure if my theory on one of these segments not actually being real is true or not. I actually think this episode makes me more confident that that's likely. I'd say the end of episode 2, I was almost wondering, well, maybe these both kind of coexist. Maybe this is the past and, like, Doom is, like, the present. The Doom portion is, like, the present.
I wonder if Carl's home.
But I'm still not sure. The beginning of this episode, with the Samantha Miles portion, is now... I feel like it's equally as likely that one of these portions doesn't exist. But then both of these portions could still exist. I really don't know.
Hello, thanks for calling. This is Carl Shovels and Digging Equipment. How may I help you today?
Wait, what?
Oh, it's you.
Shovels and digging equipment?
Don't worry about it. A little side business. It's a little boring, you know.
Was that a joke?
So did you talk to Hot Stuff? I'm a busy man, you know. I can't wait forever for you guys.
Right, I'm sure the shovel game is intense.
Something like that. You get it. Hot Stuff. Talk to her.
Well...
You want me to talk to her? I'll bring my A game.
Oh, dear, no. Making me sick. I'll handle it.
So why are you calling? Come on, man. Busy, busy, busy. Grab the girl, say the things, move the stuff. What are you waiting for?
It's complicated. I just...
Complicated, smartulated. Come on, just why are you calling?
I'm looking into it. Your payment. I have to know if it's even possible.
The money. The money. That minuscule, tiny, weeny amount.
It's not minuscule to us. I just wanted to tell you we're interested.
Can you get the cash or no? I keep telling you, busy man.
Is that why there's constantly game show TV noise coming from your room?
It's really inappropriate to listen in on your neighbors.
Oh, I gotta go. I'll be back with more soon. Shit, gotta find a place to hide. Could lead to something so awkward. Great hiding place until he decides to take a dump.
Why not in there? Probably out here. Yeah.
Well, we're here. Thanks for following me up.
My pleasure. How do you like the room?
It's a fine room.
I know it's not exactly outside the zone, but I hope it's been a breath of fresh air or something.
Or something?
I just hope that you've enjoyed yourself over these past few days.
I have.
It's been great, Lee. Now, I know it's been a bit off to get you a room at a motel, but I didn't want to pressure you by inviting you to stay at my house.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm still bummed about your contact, though.
I hate to say it, but I think for the time being, you will have to learn to live with it. Look, getting out of a federal zone is a hot-button issue right now. I can take you anywhere within the zone, though. It doesn't mean we can't have fun.
I'm just disappointed. It's not your fault. I am so tired.
Lee, I'd like to stay for a bit, if you don't mind.
Oh, I'll be right back.
The fucking fish.
Where have you been? I've tried to get a hold of you for the better part of a week. I can't talk here. Not for long, anyway. Did you get my message?
Oh.
About the, artifact. Yes. And yes. I know the going rate for these artifacts. This one came all the way from Mars. It was not easy getting it here. I'm thinking at least 4 million. Right now, don't have it with me, and I wouldn't meet you if I had. But I have pictures. See you soon. Lee, I have to go. Business. I'm sorry. I hope we can continue this again soon.
Sure. Have a fine evening.
Later. That's a bit small on the screen, so.
Lee, I'm sorry. I overheard James just now. He was on the phone. He's planning to sell the box to someone. He's using you. Where do we go from here? Are you okay?
Have I ever told you about my last day outside the valley?
Oh, I can move. Suddenly we're at the end of Portal. I'm not saying the line.
My closest friends had organized a farewell party, going late into the evening. My family and I were leaving on that day, but my mom arranged for a later departure, just for me, so I could have one last evening with my friends. And I did. It was a really dark night. I was alone on the train leaving my home, headed to the valley, to here, looking out at the world going by. Leaving my previous life and my friends behind, it felt like the end. Like the hills, houses, and people flying by were the end credits of my life. No matter how hard I tried to keep water towers, trees, or landmarks in view, they would always disappear over the horizon, eventually. Just like all the people I knew.
Oh.
Though I didn't know that at the time, I felt it. The overwhelming, dark feeling that something had changed, fundamentally. The sound of the lonely horn of the train haunted me. I can sometimes still hear it. At that moment in time, I swore that I would not give in. I would return. Someday. And I thought that moment would be now. But it isn't. And it won't. James used me. I allowed myself to trust him. He now has the only thing I have left from my brother. He never answered my letters. I haven't heard from him in years. So, it's not much. But it's all I had. Now that's gone too. Just like James Benson. But you know, I was wrong. And I have been wrong for a long time. You were here when I arrived in the valley. You were there before my family exploded. You were there before James, and you are here now. And that's all that matters. So you know, maybe I'm repeating my mistakes. I just, for once, wanted to act upon life, instead of having it act upon me. But if leaving this place in any way means losing you, or what we have, I don't want it. I choose you.
Then let's act. Let's get the box back, let's sell it to Carl or whoever and use the cash to get out. It's not just you. I've seen what there is to see here.
Are you sure?
I am.
I was thinking, what do you think happens when we die?
I mean, I've probably died 7 or 8 times so far. You just reload your save. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure there's going to be an autosave, but... There's the rocket launcher. Yeah, I don't think I should have picked that up. I forgot, this is not like the gravity gun where you can hold things indefinitely. You know what would have been funny if that actually, if the door actually landed on it. Oh, there's ammo up there. Which is good, because I had, like, no shotgun ammo. It's weird having the rocket launcher on 8. I'm used to it being on 5. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm reloading after that. I forgot, those things, if you try and grab them with the grabber, you just get hurt. Wait, was that? Yeah, I didn't grab the shotgun ammo yet. Slow and steady. Just trying to get them both. Oh well. Holy crap, there's an actual locked storage locker. So I'm guessing there's probably like a number somewhere. It's only 3, not 4, so neither of them are... UAC communications. It's probably later. Oh, it could be in here. Ulti. Either. Sorry, but, flashing lights warning. You know, that should have scared me. Because I actually did not expect that, but... For some reason, it was just like, oh, bang. It wouldn't be those numbers, I don't think. I feel like it'd be a relatively static number. Hold on. $925. That was actually surprisingly well hidden, I think. If this is actually it. Yeah, it is. Legit, I think that was actually pretty well hidden. I just happened to see a little yellow post-it note under a keyboard. Or under that keyboard. I feel like I could have easily missed that if I wasn't actively looking for it. I just wanted to see how much ammo I have and everything. I'm assuming I can't... Yeah, I know what they want me to do. Nothing else up here? Nope. That scared the shit out of me, kinda. It just started falling. Legit, I think that's the smart thing to do because you never know what monsters are at, or if they're gonna get reanimated and actually start walking around. So this is not like me trolling the Half-Life scientists. This is literally me actually protecting myself. You know what? Hey, come on, buddy. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on. There we go. I don't want to go in there yet. I feel like there might be something else around here. At least like some ammo or something. Maybe not. I feel like there should be like a rad suit, I hope. Dish alignment complete. Other than the health, there's something over here. You got a bio helmet? Wait, did I? Okay. Apparently not. I'm still getting hurt by that. A message popped up. Maybe it's just for the air, I don't know. I don't have anything related to that in my actual inventory. I don't really have like an actual inventory, I just have weapons. Maybe it was just armor. I don't know which way I should be going right now. Oh, that must be... Yeah, that is. I'm full. Elevator down for maintenance, use stairs. Or alternate lifts. Let me look at the other way. I don't want to end up going down there and then I can't get... Well, there's like health down there, so I can get back up. Spider? Yeah, we got spiders.
Access granted.
That's for the elevator, probably. Yeah. We got spooters. They're behind me, too. They gotta, yeah. I know all the tropes. Oh, hey, I was wondering when the Caco demons would show up. Was it just me, or did that seem like a tiny Caco? Kind of took more damage than I wanted to, but that's fine. Just, we're probably never coming back to this area again, so. Yeah, I don't see any reason we'll be back here, so there's no reason not to come back and use this. Motherfucker. Hey, fuck it, it's rocket launcher time. You know, the Revenant's even more of a cocky piece of shit in this game than he is in the, classic games. I will say, though, probably my favorite iteration of him... Yeah, my favorite iteration of him is probably Dark Ages. It's actually one of the harder Revenants to deal with in the series, I think, is in Dark Ages, and they look like Grim Reapers. They literally look like the Grim Reaper in their design. Sorry, I was just taking a swig of my coffee. Yeah, I should have expected that. Holy shit, did you see what that one did? Holy shit! Another one did the same thing. They went back to their home planet. So other than... Well, I guess the Cyber Demon's a boss in this game. But I think we've probably seen every enemy between... At least in Doom 3. I don't know if we've seen every one of the Resurrection of Evil enemies yet. And I think we've seen at least one, though. Yeah, this part's gonna be tough. Guess they give you grenades here for a reason. One thing I just realized. I remember I saw this stuff down here. Oh, there was a ladder here. So you could get back up. Wait, do I also have... Did I pick this up? Yeah, I did, because I had to use it on all the spiders here. I'll save that. There we go. Legitimately hard part, but once you start figuring out who's spawning, it's not so bad. I don't know if I want to go down there right now. Hold on. Whoa, and then out of nowhere, just the YouTube chat shows up for no reason, even though it did earlier. I don't really know why that happened. Ah. Gentlemen? Single file, please. Nice. Nice troll. I thought maybe he would appear when the door closes. No. Yeah, I was dead. Okay, before I even do this part, I need to make sure every single one of my weapons are reloaded. If I switch to one that's not, then it's going to be a huge problem. I guess I could probably use the grenades. I'll use these first. I missed. It's because it's a Hell Knight. They have a monstrous amount of health in this game because Barons don't exist in Doom 3. So Hell Knights are basically the Baron of Hell. They're just not called Barons of Hell. I think the main reason why they didn't do Barons in Doom 3 is probably because I think they didn't just want to make Hell Knights with more health. They probably would have wanted to make them bigger and look different. The problem is if they wanted to make them bigger, they would have essentially had to have done what Doom 2016 did, which was make them so big they would not be able to fit in the claustrophobic areas of this game. Doom 2016, a lot of the areas are a lot bigger so that they could have more fun designing the enemies, I would imagine. Also, that game, the new Doom is very movement-based, so they needed those arenas to be bigger, so... I think my big mistake was I shouldn't have closed the door. I thought you had to close the door, but you don't. You have to close the door? Motherfucker. You have to close the door. If you don't, the Hell Knight doesn't spawn. What am I doing? I thought I had saved after it opened. I think... what I could do is, I can spawn him in since the door's closed. This will open still. So I think I'll just immediately run back and open this, shoot at him, and then once this opens, I'll keep going back. at 3 health. This part sucks. I'm not gonna lie, this part sucks. Maybe this would be more effective. Yep. The automatic weapons are more effective than the rockets. I didn't realize how weak the rocket launcher was. You know what I didn't realize is how much Doom 2016's rocket launcher looks like this. It doesn't have the reloader thing on the side, but the main cannon looks very similar. Like, I know the plasma gun was in 2016 was heavily designed after Doom 3's, but I didn't really think about the fact that the rocket launcher also looked very similar. I feel like I think Doom 3 technically exists in the multiverse of the new Doom. It just doesn't exist in the Doomslayer canon. Or not that it doesn't exist. I don't know if they, like, made a statement or anything like that. Because I think the new Doom, it might have been Hugo that said it, like, like, all the mods are technically canon because there's, like, a multiverse surrounding, Doom in general. Especially since Doomslayer from, like, 2016 onward is, like, in a different universe entirely than what he was from the events of Doom 64 on back. It's the same person, but he's in a different universe entirely. And that's how they can say that essentially, like, an overwhelming majority of the mods from that people have made over the years could technically be canon because they're just part of a different multiverse. Which I think they mainly just said that because they know that there's a modding community surrounding Doom 2 in particular. Like, Doom has a very prominent modding community, so, I think that's mainly why they said that. Not that they would ever implement anything from, like, the mods into, Doom canon. So I think Doom 3 probably exists in the same way, and it doesn't really have any relation to the Doomslayer story. Or what's going on in the events of New Doom. It does technically exist within the multiverse, but it's just a different guy entirely. It's actually 2 different people. The guy from Resurrection of Evil is different from the guy in the main game. It's a different Marine entirely. I'm fucking dumb. I saved on this side, didn't I? Yeah, I saved on this side. Well, that's a bunch of unnecessary damage I just took. Thankfully, they put a med kit there. God fucking damn it. I know where to throw it this time. I mean, well played. The zombies are a red herring on this part because there's a Spectre in here. Yeah, I am hurting on ammo right now. Can't do a crouch jump. Let me guess. Fuck it, I'm reloading. I don't have enough health to go back and forth. I'll just deal with this damn Spectre again. Oh, he's dead. Okay. At least the rocket launcher was effective against the Spectre. I shot blindly, and I think he died after the first hit. Hey, Looney. Oh, hey, Mancubus. Alright, so we were still missing Doom 3 enemies. Nice. Oh my god, this part sucks. Doing alright. I'm still enjoying this. Even this part has probably been the hardest part I've dealt with in the entire game so far, which I guess makes sense, because this is the final episode. I'm not sure. There is health over there, but I'm not sure if that's enough. I have so little ammo on this part, too. Holy shit. I don't think I'm going to be able to do much better than that, though. You have to remember, this does have to be closed. I literally do not have to open that. Oh, hi, hell. I guess this is fine. Fuck. I'm glad I didn't save down there because I would have gotten soft locked. I can get back up from here, but I can't get back up from down there. Oh no, wait, maybe I could. I probably could. But there's no reason to go down there, so I'm not. I think that's it. I don't see anything else. So, this sucks for me because my ammo and all of my other weapons is pretty low, except for the shotgun, actually. My automatic weapons all have very low ammo. So pretty much I just have my shotgun and explosives, and that's a very bad combo for me because I like to blow myself up a lot, usually unintentionally. So this is going to be interesting. I would love to get that health and armor, but is it even worth it? Because there's like several enemies that pop up when I try and go for it, I think. Hang on. Maybe it's because of me opening the door. Let's see. Might just be that. Fuck. Yeah, I think it's just the act of me opening up the door. Or not. Fuck off. So it's worth it. It's worth getting that, but I wonder if I can just leave them in here and not have to worry about them. I want to try and do this without taking damage. At least in this initial part. Okay, so let's see. I took damage again. And now I know there's a pain elemental that spawns here. Can I fucking go down? Also, can I not miss 2 shots from my rocket launcher immediately? Because I'm a terrible shot? Please and thank you. Okay, that worked out really well, and then the Lost Souls came, and then everything was awful. Motherfucker, can I actually use the goddamn ladder? Holy shit. This is like... Ladders are like the bane of every game developer's existence. They do not know how to design going up and down on a ladder. Oh my fucking god. Well, I did it so well. We're probably gonna have to... everyone, like, go and get some popcorn, maybe get, like, a soda or something like that. Come back, you won't miss a thing. I'm probably gonna, like... It's probably gonna take, like, 5 or 6 tries before I can actually shoot the goddamn pain elemental with a rocket again. Good enough. What the fuck do I do here? Never mind, I thought it was gonna take like several more tries, and I did whiff a rocket shot, but that's good enough. That's good enough. I'm wondering how I would get over there. Probably right here, maybe. I didn't expect to be able to do that. All this does is open this door. You know what? I want to try something. Okay, you just flat out die. Hell, even modern games still have problems with ladders. This is like the one game mechanic that developers still don't know how to deal with, I think. After all these years. This is not gonna work. I told you, I can't jump, fast, I'm not fast enough to be able to make that gap. I don't think I can get back up. Nope. The only thing I can think of is that I have to beat the enemies that are back here as well, because it probably causes something. I hope I didn't soft lock. I really hope I didn't soft lock. Why would they put that up there, then? Like, why would they allow you to use this pathway? Why would they even put this pathway here if you weren't supposed to use it? Can I jump on that talon? There's an invisible wall there. I think, because, yeah, these lights are glowing here. I think I have to open this door. For once, can I actually grab onto the goddamn ladder? Holy shit. I fucking hate ladders, holy shit. Hold on, I'm gonna just make sure this isn't important, and then this goes on mute. Not important. I just realized they're probably just like right at the door. Surprisingly, no. Do I have to open all of these? This isn't good. I don't think I have enough health to do this. No, you can't. Because I have to close that door in order to do that. So that's not the way to do this. I was wondering what that was, what the blue glowing lights were maybe indicating, but that's not. I'm gonna take damage doing this, but this is the only thing I can think of. I have to actually press the jump button, dipshit. Come on, I'm pressing the fucking jump button. It's not enough. That's not what you're supposed to do. That can't be what you're supposed to do. You have to be pixel perfect. I'm pretty sure that's not... They're not expecting you to do that. You have to be you have to be pixel perfect to be able to, make that gap. I feel like the glowing lights are they're an indicator of where you're supposed to go. I just don't know how to get there. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out before. See, I tried to see if I could jump on that talon sticking out, but there's an invisible wall there, so that's not what you're supposed to do. Is there anything in here at all that I'm supposed to do? I don't see anything. Like, this just gets you items. This doesn't really accomplish anything. Oh, I see something over here. Hang on. Now, I have to... That jump I think I can make. Yeah, there we go. I hope this is what I was supposed to do. Yeah, thank God. I almost thought that this was nothing. Revenant. Wonder if I can cheese this. Probably not. I don't think they'll start appearing until I actually fall down here. I hurt myself a wee bit too much. Holy shit, this is fucking overkill. Maybe I just don't go that way. Alright, I had the right idea, I just fucked it up. I think I should go over there. Again, right idea, horrible execution. Okay, that's why I took damage last time, because he spawns in there. I didn't hear him at all. He took no damage from that, for some reason. The fuck? I did not expect everything to just suddenly calm down like this. Is it because I didn't open that room? I thought the arc vial would actually come in here. Okay, this at least gives me some breathing room. Okay, maybe he doesn't show up unless the arc because he didn't show up. I think he shows up when the arc file gets triggered. The machine you were standing next to sounded like a photocopier from 2005. Good enough. There's one way I can go, because that door is locked. Why does the YouTube chat keep showing up randomly like that? That's the second time that happened. I'm not gonna lie, if it keeps doing that on a regular basis, I might go back to the old cap chat. Because that's annoying as shit. The old cap chat just doesn't, unfortunately, if I go back to the old cap chat itself does not have YouTube integration. So only the Twitch chat would show up. Technically, I'm not supposed to have the YouTube chat up because I could potentially get banned for that if someone says something ban-worthy. I don't think it matters too much for someone like me. But with a partner, if I was like, say, a partnered streamer, I would be taking a higher risk because it'd be more likely that a YouTube admin would be, or a Twitch admin would be watching my stream or something like that. You know, I'd be under more scrutiny. So that's why I don't mind it so much now. Also, I have a bigger Twitch audience than a YouTube audience, so... Because I've only been more recently streaming to... multi-streaming to YouTube as well. But right now I'm using the chat feature from Streamlabs to have both of the chats show up. And until recently, it hadn't been doing that where the YouTube portion just randomly pops up for no reason. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's annoying the shit out of me, and it covers like a nice chunk of the screen constantly, so I either might want to do one of two things. I might either go back to CapChat, or I might just make the chat portion smaller. Like, thinner. So that less of it shows up when it does randomly pop up. Because that's annoying as hell. Because I keep thinking that someone says something new, and it doesn't. It just keeps making the YouTube... whatever anybody said in the YouTube chat pop up. I think I just heard it now, too, the photocopier sound. Okay, that, I think, is actually progress. I feel like that literally is a photocopier. I wonder if that's an actual Doom 3 sound, or if it's one that they put in. The mod makers. Oh, alright, there's nothing else here. So that I have to go that way. Also, this is a point of no return. See if I can get down here safely. Oh, motherfucker. Have to close this door. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I have to go all the way back the other way before I do this. Wait, no. Did I just soft lock myself? I think I just soft locked myself. I can't go back the other way. I don't think I can. Hold on. Maybe I can. I can't because there's a random invisible wall right here. I soft locked myself. I might have to do this whole chapter over again. Because I can't load from the quick save unless there was an autosave. Because I don't think I can open this door because that door is open. Oh my god, it's all the That was like almost 30 minutes of progress that I now have to do over. That's so fucking dumb. I'm not gonna lie, this chapter is not as good as the first two were. Story-wise, it's fine. Story-wise, it's still interesting. Gameplay-wise, I've not been enjoying this as much as episodes 1 and 2. This just kind of clinched it. This just kind of clinched it. I really don't like that I just essentially soft-locked myself, and now I have to waste, like, almost 30 minutes of my time recovering from that. Hang on. I'm actually kind of fucking salty about that. I can't adjust the difficulty, can I? I am lit. Since I already did this part, and I feel like it's stupid, dumb bullshit, can I can't cheat, can I? I was gonna say, I'm just gonna cheat and give myself invincibility. I don't even think I can do that. God. I don't want to do this part over. I really don't want to do this part over. Hang on. Let me see something. Let me see if maybe I can salvage this. I might be able to, actually. Let's see. As long as there's no invisible wall there, I think I might be able to salvage this. There's no invisible wall, we can salvage this. I just have to walk all the way back. We don't have to fight all those monsters again, thank God. I don't mind walking all the way back if it means that I don't have to do those fights over. Because, God, that was gonna give me indigestion. Still, I kind of feel like maybe if they were to ever, like, return to this and patch it, maybe make it so that once you close that door, you can't open it back up, so you don't have to go through doing this again, unless maybe you have to go back that way. Because I see no reason why you can open those doors again. Other than to maybe handle, like, the monsters that are in there to give you a little more room. So, the most that I could say is, as soon as you get to this part, or as soon as you get to, like, this section where you have to close that door, maybe make it so that just in that room, like, the door breaks or something like that. Once you close it, you can't open it back up. So, you don't run into a situation where you're right here, and then you have to go all the way back and make the run all the way back here. Because it's kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of dumb that I have to do that at all. Thankfully, I don't have to do the fights over, and I didn't soft-lock myself. I can just run back and close it, but it's still kind of dumb. Okay, he put specters there. You have a lot of breathing room here, at least. I think he might have killed the one of the specters that appeared. Okay. That's annoying to I don't know what it is, but this entire stream has annoyed the piss out of me. Cap check is disabled for now. I don't know why that's still happening. Blame Streamlabs. Getting near the 2-hour mark. Yeah, I think I'll take a break soon, and then I think I might go for 2 more hours. We'll see. So I'm not making the same mistake again. There's probably... Yep, there's another door over there I have to... See, I'm wondering why... Because I'm pretty sure Doom 3 has a, has, like, a rad suit that can protect you against this. I don't know why they've essentially made this a forced damage section. Is there ammo over there? No, it's just health. Put 3 of them there. That got a bit scary. I have to wait until that completely closes. Felt like classic Doom a little bit there, switching to the shotgun for longer range. That sounds like fun. I could have easily avoided that, I just didn't react. I'm fucking dumb. I am so fucking dumb. You actually missed. What is that there? A leg. I thought it was a gun. And if you're wondering what those little hiccups you're seeing are, that's just how the save feature works.
did you...
It wasn't me. The radio indicated that you were in range. You must be close to federal equipment.
Yeah, I think I'm getting close.
I'm so glad you're safe. You are safe, right?
I think so. Well, yes. All things considered.
So what happened back there?
The bomb? Yeah, I forgot to review the settings. I had 3 seconds to get out of there.
Oof.
I woke up on the other side of the room with ringing in my ears. But I'm okay. It subsided.
Having fun without me, I see. I wish I could help you more directly.
So do I. Did you ever reach Phobos?
Yes. Well, we've been orbiting the base for a couple of hours now. We're just about to depart for the surface. It's not too bad down there.
What are you going to do once you get there?
Almost all personnel have been drawn back to Phobos to secure some important assets. I'm part of the task force.
Assets on Phobos?
Yeah. Our most prized research is located on Phobos. Teleportation. Receptacle base.
Calloway is usually stationed on that base, right? I think he mentioned that in his message to you.
Yep. Exactly, it's where it works.
Right, but then he lives on Mars. In the bulwark. Or how does that work?
Sort of. Personnel on the different bases mostly work in shifts. They rarely live at the workplace unless, of course, they work at the bulwark itself.
So there's a chance he may still be there. On Phobos.
I guess. Technically. But he hasn't checked in for a long time. Oh, right. Speaking of the bulwark, I think things have changed a bit. They may have had to retreat further back into the complex. It's not as safe as we initially thought.
What, so I can't grab a cold one and relax?
That may have to wait.
I had it all planned out, too. So where do I find Calloway?
I wish I knew. With all that's been going on, I don't know what to hope for.
Oh, right, Neff.
Got to him.
Sorry.
He could have been detained. If not, he may be in hiding. I can't tell you exactly where to go, but I'm sure there are clues as to what happened to him.
Sounds reassuring. You think something bad may have happened to him?
I hope not. But he's been silent for so long, and with all this going on, it's hard to say. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Oh. I just realized the lady that Samantha was talking to at the very start of episode 3 was named Kara Calloway, I think, which was his sister, the Calloway that we're trying to meet, or that Samuel's trying to meet, and who I think is very, very close with Samantha Miles. Like, very, very close, meaning that probably at one point they either thought about or did the horizontal monster mash. Alright, I think I'll take a break for right now, and then we'll keep going. Again, unfortunately, since alt tapping kind of, like, sucks, when I play this game, I'm gonna have to exit the game. Whoa, what the fuck? Why am I at 30 FPS? Hang on. Yeah, I'm at like a lower FPS for some reason. I don't know why. Wait, I think it's fine now. I can't tell. Maybe it's just because the movement's different than in-game movement. I hope that's the case.
Samantha? I was thinking, what if I never recover my memory?
I'm sure you will. But even if you don't, would that be so bad?
But if I don't, how will I know who I was? Who I am?
Does it really matter all that much? We have a tendency to shape our identity way too much by what we've done and not enough by what we want to do and what we want to accomplish, who we want to be. You have been given a clean slate. You're a free man.
What about all the good memories?
Or done?
I must be missing out on a few great times.
What about all the bad memories? Getting bullied at school? First time you lost a pet? Family members getting sick, dying? Losing your job? Love of your life leaving you? Do you really need all that baggage?
Self-projection much?
Sometimes I wish I could forget everything.
But aren't those the memories that shape who you are the most? Would you be the same Samantha Miles if you had not experienced all those bad times?
That's true. But there will never be a shortage of possibilities for failure. I mean, you'll make new mistakes, but you'll have the luxury of forgetting the old. Think of it this way. About every 2 weeks, most of your skin cells have been replaced. Going 7 years, every atom in your body has been exchanged for another. None of what you are made up of is the same as the you from 7 years ago. So why do we have to act as if we're still the same person?
Sure, that's easy to say when you don't lack an identity.
And vice versa. Look, I'm not telling you how to feel or what to think. I'm sure you'll recover your memory, but even if you don't, something good could come of it. You're a good person, Sam. I wish I'd met you sooner.
Thanks. Now I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I have to leave. We're departing for the surface soon, but I just wanted to reconnect with you. So glad you're still with me. I'm sorry for all of this. Be careful, okay?
You too, Smiles.
Why do I get the feeling that she's the reason why Sam lost his memory? That was too much self-projection to just be a coincidence, I think. Yeah, what the fuck is going on with the frame rate? It's not just me, is it? I feel like it wasn't this, like, choppy before. Hang on, maybe reload on this part since we have free control now. Just see if maybe that does something. I don't know, it didn't feel this weird before, but maybe it always has? I'm not sure. Maybe it's in my head. I don't know, it doesn't feel like it'd be enough to interfere with the gameplay, but I'm just not sure why it just suddenly feels a bit... The frame rate suddenly feels kind of choppy. I'm not, like, all tabbed out by accident, am I? I don't know why that was funny, but it was. He was like... He's just like standing there and like the millisecond before I shot, like he actually came to. Whatever. I handled that badly, but I didn't lose that much health over it, thankfully. Oh. It's a weird-ass elevator. I legit thought somebody threw a grenade at me. Just in case. I won't pick that up right now. It literally would just give me, like, 9 armor. Maybe I should pick that up, because I don't think I'm coming back this way. Yeah, why did I get the feeling that I was just not going to make that? I still didn't make it, technically. Am I even supposed to be doing this? I feel like I'm not supposed to. What? I wasn't doing that before. What the fuck? Maybe it detects that there's someone on it, and that's why it's doing that? I don't know. It was just immediately going up, I think, before, but for some reason now it's doing that. Or maybe I'm going crazy. I wouldn't rule that out. Good time to take a swig of my scotch. What? The fuck? Nah, fuck you. Most satisfying safe scum ever. Followed immediately by humiliation. Wait. No, wait, this is where I'm supposed to go, I think. Yeah. Just disappears. Oh, that's what's down here. Alright. I was wondering why this was even here in the first place. Okay, you can one-shot them with the super shotgun. I'm being very careful moving around here. Okay, fuck that. I'm using the assault rifle. Come here. Why couldn't I grab him for like the longest time? That was weird. Usually I can grab him from a decent range. Maybe it was because of the door? Yeah, it was probably because of the door. I wasn't sure if this one was actually working or not. I'm gonna wait. Actually, I don't even need to step in the middle there. Get fucked. And he got crushed. I was gonna say, I love it when my grenade just does absolutely nothing because all it does is bounce around like a fucking toy. And now I'm contemplating just cheesing it and reloading. I feel like I should have had the BFG at this point. Because this is like the second one that I found. But who knows. Problem is, I can't get this one. I'm actually gonna go back and get that armor. Why are those two pieces so hard to get? Oh, it's because I have the full amount, dumbass. I can handle that way better. You did go through the part where the PDA said a scientist had it locked in his room. There is no PDA in this game. I handled that even worse than before. Good enough. I was about to just reload so I could run. Oh, wait. I've never seen them before. Naked zombies. I mean, Resident Evil had plenty of them, but not in Doom. Well, at least not in New Doom. The Arc Vial's not dead. At least I don't think he's dead. He must have teleported out. Oh, I have the maximum amount of bullet. I do get the sneaking suspicion I'm not going to be able to beat this tonight, even if I were to end in 4 hours. Them, for some reason, are a little harder to hit it with the, it's probably safer to just shoot them. You know what's funny? These corridors don't really feel like Doom 3. It feels like... These feel like 2016 corridors, but, like, not nearly as well lit. Like, this actually feels like the corridor in, like, that area, like, right before you, you get to Vega. It kind of feels like those areas, except it's not illuminated very well. Yeah, they take more ammo. Emptied a full clip into him. That was a YouTube video of someone doing a Doom run. Oh, okay, gotcha. Let me hit. Okay, then. I didn't expect to take the security armor through the wall, but that works for me. Nah. I didn't realize he was running after me. Yeah, I don't think you can harm the Arc Vials at all. He's laughing his ass off, too. I was almost wondering... I thought, like, when they put the Arc Vials in, like, PlayStation Doom CE and Doom 64, I thought maybe they would have used sound effects from Doom 3 to... But I don't think they did. I think they just remixed, probably some of Aubrey Hodge's sound effects. This laugh sounds familiar, but I don't think it's in either of the CEs. I think maybe I'd probably just heard it in Brutal Doom or something like that, because I know Sergeant Mark IV likes to use... He used a lot of sound effects from Doom 3 to make Brutal Doom. And it's funny, too, because this is a horror game. I wouldn't consider Brutal Doom horror, but he just used the sound effects for some reason, because I guess he just liked them. I wonder, did the hype die down for that? At this point? Because there was, like, hype for, like everybody. Especially in, like, the Doom subreddit. Like, always glazed Brutal Doom. And, I don't know, I like it. I like Project Brutality more. Because, like, it's more cartoonish. In a way. Like, it's more over the top, is probably the better way to put it. But I feel like maybe some of the trend of, like, people, like, you know, constantly saying, does it work with Brutal Doom in terms of, like, different mods? I think that has kind of subsided over the years. Or, like, over the last year or so. Because I don't really see it much anymore. Can he actually walk? He can't walk through that. Yeah, he actually will not walk through that. He just goes back to his, stationary point. Hold on. I forgot that. His projectile has a shit ton of splash damage. Like, it's far-reaching. The cheese, however. The cheese was very cheesy. spread that cheddar. Chester Cheetah would be blushing right now. I don't even fucking know what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just looking around trying to find this damn key card. Okay, I've been in here. I think. Hey, are you dead? Now you are. Hi. Okay, you're a normal zombie. Oh, I don't know why. I thought there was a ladder there. I've been there. Pretty sure I've been there. Is that a ship? I think that's where I need to go. So we still don't have the BFG, we also still don't have the Soul Cube. I'm not sure if the Soul Cube's even going to be part of this, because that was very much intertwined with Doom 3's story. It didn't even show up in Resurrection of Evil. You got the heart instead. Yeah, I've been down here already as well. Let me just see if there's anything... Yeah, there is something else down here. We're doing that again. I missed twice because... the Nemesis knockoff really likes to be twitchy. So it's very easy to actually miss him. These arc vials are not very tactical. Like, the best thing to put there probably would have been, like, a few smaller enemies so they could chase me through here. Putting the big boy in here, he's way too easy to cheese. Wouldn't it be funny if I, like, shoot it by accident and then I just soft lock myself, or hard lock myself the whole game? Have, like, the Morrowind thing pop up where it says, you have doomed the entire land. Either reload a save or rot in the world that you just created. That would be kind of cool, though, if a game would have done that. To where, like, at any point in the game, you could, like, just completely... I don't know if any game's actually done something like this before, where it essentially has two stories. You think it's relatively linear the whole way through, and then you do one thing bad at any point in the game. Like, you kill an essential character either by accident or on purpose, and it just alters the entire story, and you just automatically get the bad ending and you don't even realize it. I know there's, like, scripted events in, like, there's plenty of games that did, like, scripted events that kind of alter whether or not you're gonna get a good or a bad ending or not, but I don't think there's any game that's really done something like that and it doesn't immediately tell you that you fucked up. Because it would probably turn a lot of people off to the game. And it's a little harder to pull off nowadays because the internet exists. So it's like, the very first player would, like, realize that they got the bad ending, and then, they would post, hey, don't do this. And you can get the good ending. Don't do this at any point in the game or you will get the bad ending. Just avoid doing that, and then you will get the good ending. So that's probably why it's... There's probably, like, variations of what I just had done in the early days, but I don't think something like that, like, nobody would enjoy it. Nowadays, when they have access to the internet. Unless, you know, someone's purposely not looking up guides so they can get, a fresh experience. Honestly, that should have jump scared me, but for some reason it just didn't. It's like weird. Stuff that should jump scare me doesn't, but then stuff that shouldn't normally jump scare the average person for some reason scares the shit out of me. I don't really know why that is. I think my brain is broken. Like that, for instance. Didn't get me at all with that. I did that. I thought I was playing Doom 2 for a second there. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I know that there's, like, Doom 3 weapons for Doom 2 mods, but I don't know if, someone's had to have done, like, an entire Doom 3 weapon layout. Because I know, like, the assault rifle is in Meta Doom. Like, I know Kinsey put that, at least the assault rifle in Metadoom. But I think somebody's got to have made, like, a Doom 3 weapon layout as a mod for Doom 2. Like, one that's faithful to how it was done in Doom 3. Because there's one for Doom, there's one for the new, hell, there's one for the Dark Ages. I played the one, there's a couple for, Doom 2016. There's at least one, I think, for, Doom Eternal, if not more. And there was one that I found out that someone made for, the Dark Ages, a weapon layout that you can use in Doom 2. But I'm not exactly sure if someone did one for Doom 3, but there's gotta be someone that did one, even if it's, like, shoddily made. Someone's at least attempted it. They gotta. There's no way that there's one that doesn't exist. Hang on. That, I think, goes backwards, but I think there was this. Yeah, I think I have to go this way. Oh, no, wait. No, I was already here. Right. I feel like there's more in here, but... Maybe I do go this way? It's the exact same way. I'm going insane. Right, I did hit this. Okay, I have to find the different power statuses, alright. I know what to do now. Navigate to the upper floor of the bulwark. That means I have to hit 3 switches. I hit the second one, so I'm doing them out of order. I don't remember him. I think he was in Resurrection of Evil is why. I was trying to go through here, but for some reason I wasn't going through. I would not be surprised if maybe I've missed, like, some switches. That was for this thing. I love how I saved right in front of that after accidentally opening that twice already. Good enough. Probably a little worse than how I handled him the first time, but... I have to figure out how to open up the office or somehow get in here. Probably has to do with opening this up somehow. Or maybe not. No, I don't know. I have to get in there somehow, I think. Yeah, I don't know if it's just because my brain has been broken more than usual in the past few days, but, I feel like episode 3 is vastly more confusing than, the first two were. The first two were fairly straightforward. I feel like I'm getting stuck, like, way more in episode 3. Granted, this is the first time I'm playing episode 3, but I've been down there already. Here we are. Alright. They are, I'll give it to them, they are kind of trying to lead you to certain segments. I feel like they didn't do this in the first two episodes. This is actually kind of harkening back to, like, the first Doom. Or the, Doom and Doom 2, where you have, like, this open-ended area where you have to go back to certain places where you find the key, and then you, open, like, previous areas that were locked before. The first two episodes were fairly linear. I feel like this you're revisiting previous areas a lot more, because you're using keys a lot more. This is... Oh. Wasn't I here already? I feel like I viewed it from here before, but maybe not. Maybe that was downstairs. But this is not one of the three switches. This is when I find all three of them that it turns it on completely, so I gotta remember that this exists. So, I feel like I've done this grossly out of order. Yeah, you can't simply, shoot that open. Oh, here we are. This is something new. I'll have to find out if anybody else has played this and they've ended up getting as confused as me. At times. Because I do have kind of a pinch shot for just getting lost. Especially when I'm talking a lot. Ah, here we are. Somehow that actually made me jump. I don't know how that made me jump. Everything else that they tried didn't work, but that was probably like one of the most obvious times that there was a zombie around the corner, and it actually made me jump. Again, my brain works in mysterious ways. I feel like this might be open now. Yeah. That made me jump too. Again, like, this isn't even that much of an unlit room. And yet somehow I didn't expect to see that coming. That actually made me jump as well. At least it made my hair stand on end. At least I have a ton of ammo again. We went that way. But I saw something. So this isn't powered yet, right? Nope. Still need to find number 3. Both of them were kind of here, so the third one's probably here too. We looked here already. Are they trying to tell me, yo, dumbass, go this way? 'Cause I would actually appreciate that. That was such nice shooting, I think I'll go and shit myself. Alright, so the reason why I think that happened is I think this area is open now. I don't think it was never mind. I was gonna say, I think it wasn't before, but... Oh wait, I don't think I went this way. Hello, Bogdana? One Ron's dead. There's a lot that we've killed. We went that way. I guess that's just to get to this, another way to get here. Which again leads me to believe that there's more here. Yeah, we got that one. That was number 1. We've been there. There's no way up, right? Yeah. So we've been there. I might have to go back that way just to see if maybe there was something that I missed. Or maybe something that's been unlocked now. See, enemies did show up here, but there's like no switch or anything, so... I don't think there's anything here. There's like armor and stuff over there too. Like maybe I have to figure out how to get in there. That's probably it. Well, I didn't do anything. I don't think there's anything down there. Like that's backwards. I wouldn't there I don't think there would be anything down there. This third one, what is difficulty settings? I'm on ultra violence. I'm not sure how this mod approached nightmare difficulty. I know how it is in, at least Doom 3 BFG edition, anyway. This is OG Doom 3, so this would naturally be probably a little bit harder. Yeah, you know what? This one area, I'm gonna go back here to see if maybe something new opened. It might have. There's another ARC file appeared here. I already hit this one. Jesus, he did a, he literally did what every player does in like Halo Infinite when you're playing multiplayer. Just zigzag back and forth so you can't shoot them. That actually hit something. Probably him. No, I've been in here. So it's not a switch that opened up in here. I've been in there like several times. Okay, so why are more enemies appearing down here if there's nothing actually down here? That's what I don't get. There's nothing in, there's literally nothing in here. Unless maybe there is now. But it's just, yeah, it's just a storage area. And I feel like that's an area I've been to, or, well, it has armor shards, but... I don't see anywhere that I can go into. Yeah, I don't know why more enemies appeared in this area when nothing new unlocked. Because I got that. That was Station 2. Hang on. There is an area up there, but I'm not sure if I've been there yet. Now, I've looked up in this room. There's something in here. I don't see anything back there. Just looking for something, anything to lead me in the right direction. I think they just keep showing up. I feel like they just keep showing up. So I don't think they're actually leading me anywhere. They just keep showing up randomly, I think. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way there would be something in here. This is where I came from. I'm not really liking the idea that they just keep randomly spawning in. And essentially wasting my time. The start switch would not be in there, though, because that's where I found... The first two are over here. The whole reason why I went over here was to find the key to get through these doors. So there would be no way that the third switch would be here. If anything, the first switch would have been here, but it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna save. If they just keep spawning in, I'm just gonna run past them and just see if I can try and find where this damn thing is. Because I just need to find this third switch and then I'm good. hang on. So you can't use this, right? Yeah, you can't use this at all. It's stuck here. I need to find the third switch. Problem is that random enemies are showing up. It's wasting my ammo, it's wasting my health. I'm still not entirely sure if I'm just brain dead or if this is legitimately a hard part to figure out. I almost feel like it's beyond this, but I don't know how to open this. I'd say that's the bit. Alright, so I know where that bottom part is. I swear to God, if I end up finding that third switch and and it's just something that I've had this whole time, I was looking at it like several times, then I'm just gonna shut the game off. Well, probably not, I don't know, but... I wouldn't put it past me that I'm incredibly oblivious. I feel like I'm not. I feel like this third switch is legitimately hard to find, but... I don't know. Yeah, these ARC files, they just keep spawning in. I can't kill them, they disappear before I can, and they probably regenerate their health once they disappear, so there's no point in trying to kill them in particular. They're not going to open anything, and it's just a waste of ammo. I am getting to the point where I might see if I can look up somebody else's playthrough of this. I am legitimately dumbfounded. I do not know where this third switch is. I'm not gonna save anymore, because I, like, legit found nothing. So, once I find... Maybe this is it. This is new. I haven't found this yet. This might be it, actually. I'm gonna save. Oh no. Oh, thank God. I do not know what that did. I mean, it did something, obviously, I just don't know what it did. Maybe to open this. Please tell me this leads to the third switch, and I didn't waste all this time. Oh yeah, we've already played those. It's only the two, they're not new ones.
Purification process initiated. Purification complete.
Now, maybe I'm wrong, but I legitimately feel like I was not being a forehead. And that was a legitimately hard to spot maintenance hatch open button. I feel like maybe they should have made that button a wee bit larger, considering that it's not a secret. We can go back out this way. Right. We have to get over there. I think it's still faster going this way, though. I mean, I did hurt him, but it didn't hurt him much. He's stuck. Okay, and the Archie is actually sticking around. I legitimately thought the game crashed. I hope they give me health because I'm not doing that part over again. Don't worry, not DMCA. Whoa. Okay. Oh. The box. I'd rather not open it, because he might come.
Benson was a mistake, but we have to move on. We're finally getting out of here. Lee really needs this. So do I. I really hope Carl can come through with all this. It all hinges on him. I don't trust him, but it's better than Benson. Anything is. That was a first?
What? Pop this cherry?
Okay, so Benson is bad news and a complete and total dead end. We tried to get out of the valley with his help, but turns out he's a creeper and stole our most valuable asset. The box. James Benson has it, and he wants to sell it. Now, we want to get out of this place. We tried all sorts of things, all sorts of places. No dice. We even tried Benson, who was trying to swindle us. As suspected, the box is our ticket out of here, and this is where our next-door neighbor Carl can help us. This is Plan C. In exchange for an absurd amount of money, he will provide us with a way out. We have no cash, but the box is worth at least $4 million according to Benson. We can use the box to pay Carl for his services, which means we can finally get out. But we don't have the box. Benson does. In conclusion, we need to steal it back. To re-steal it. Tonight. And how do we do that? We are here. The Old Oak Motel. Benson, going from his home, will pick me up at 8 and take us to our last date. Somewhere in town. Meanwhile, you take the bus from right around the corner and go here, where Benson lives. Here. While I distract Benson and drag out the evening for as long as you need, you find a way inside his house, where you locate the box and reacquire it. Once the box is back in your hands, you message me and we meet at the barn. Here. So, how do we find this box? Okay, so, first, we need to get in. You could, of course, try the front door or the garage door, but they're probably locked. Look around for a key. Alternatively, out back, there's an old shed. Maybe there's something in there. Once inside, we need to search the most likely hiding spots. I've only ever been downstairs, and the most interesting room here would be this elongated thing. I think it's an office, but I'm not sure. I haven't been inside. It's a 2-story building, though. There could even be an attic. What's upstairs? I don't know exactly, but I know Benson sleeps up there, and there's bound to be other rooms as well. Once you have the box, go back. Take the bus all the way back to our place. Hide it in a safe spot and wait for me there. Look, I know you received the short end of the stick for this plan, but it's the only way to do it safely. Hopefully when this day is over, we have the box in our possession, back at the barn, and ready to move on with our lives. Benson can go suck it.
Later. Interesting, it's actually in different text.
That would have been too easy.
You never know, he could have been an idiot. Left this door unlocked. I think probably after this section, regardless of how long it takes, it's probably a good point for me to stop.
I never imagined James would have had a swing set and castle. Creepy.
Probably used to have a family. Still has a family. Probably not his house.
Locked. Maybe James has something that can pry it open. Fancy. The feds take care of their own. I love this show.
I was gonna say, probably don't do that. Probably don't eat his cookies either. Was it necessary to open the damn garage door? There's something out here.
Critical journalism takes a nosedive. Maybe he planted those drugs.
The Paragon be praised. Is that really just all that's out here? Guess so. Yeah, I have to eat his cookies. A long-distance dad. You know, I feel like there would probably be a reason. I feel like if you could do, like, multiple things and it affected, like, the ending or something like that, they would allow you to, like, close the door and shit, but I don't think anything that you do here actually affects anything. I think it's just linear. Kara. I'm sure there's probably some meaning there. Teen behavior for dummies. I remember those books.
I really hope this doesn't belong to Lee. Strange. Did someone live in this room?
Does investigate the outside. Leaving all the lights in the room on. I can't turn them off. Blame Samuel. Let me. If I could, I'd turn them off. Also shouldn't be touching anything either, but blame Samuel for that too. Find contraband. There's no contraband. I haven't seen anything pop up yet. Okay, well, it's hard to see, but nah, I can't go up the ladder. Oh.
Follow the line of light.
Huh? What do you mean by that? These lights were already on, though. Garage? Maybe garage, I don't know. Or here? Nope. You know, the people over there would probably see somebody snooping around out here at this point. I don't know. Thankfully, you don't really have to worry about that, because this part's pretty linear. Oh. Oh, I see it now.
Lift the dead.
In the House of the Metal Steed, you will find the X that marks the spot. Look toward the Hall of Cookies and favor your left. So where I became a fat ass and ate the cookies. Oh, that's how long it stays on the screen, alright. I was wondering why there was a countdown. Look to your left. Pantry? Nope. Like, I looked at my left, there's nothing there. There's the picture. It doesn't adjust. Hang on. Can I read the note again? I just want to make sure I'm remembering right. Yeah, I can look at the note again. Look toward the Hall of Cookies and favor your left. Look toward the Hall of Cookies. Maybe it's not the kitchen, maybe it's the pantry. There's a note down here. Has nothing to do with anything. Like, I still can't get into his office. Look to the Hall of Cookies and favor your left. Bathroom? Vomit now? I am very confused. I hate the cookies. The cookies are right here. I can't turn on the light in here, can I? Oh, wait, this is the garage, right? Oh! Look toward the I'm not going crazy, am I? I'm not dyslexic. X marks... Look toward the hall... of cookies and favorite. Oh, that's what they mean. You have to be on the X. All right, I get what I get what they're trying to mean about that now. You're looking towards it from here. It's on the left. It's to the left of the door. All right. This summer, I'm assuming it's the store. He looks how I feel. Almost there. To find the final clue, go to the Hall of the Heavens and lean on the Portal of Wood. Why do they have to speak in fucking code? Jesus. Hall of the Heavens and lean on... Portal of Wood. Hold on. I haven't drank my scotch in a while. To Kara, in case you made it this far and I am not here, know that I am truly sorry, but we have run out of time for today and my phone privileges have still not been... I don't have my phone. We have to go meet Mom at the courthouse. I hope I will still be here on the weekends. Go to the den. I think this is Samantha Miles. Go to the den of the sleeping dad dragon and find the key to its locked treasure. The key has been surrounded by boring Texans in dire need of rescue. Go get the sweets, my sweet, and I will see you soon. Hang on. Wait, why can't I investigate it again? Probably because something's gonna happen as I go downstairs. Den of the Dad Dragon. Oh wait, maybe it's that gym room. I almost thought it was out here again, but it's not. Nope. Bedroom? Bedroom. Or not. Wait a second. Why is that there? You found a key to the contraband. Oh. Nice try, Summer. I'm gonna get knocked the fuck out. I was gonna say when I come back here, aren't I? I didn't find everything in his office yet. I don't think. That's everything in his office. I can't inspect anything else. Did I break it? I hope I didn't break it. Like, it still says investigate his office. But I can't do anything else in here. The box isn't in here either. Oh, pantry.
What's this? That did something.
Probably back in his office. Oh, no, right here.
What are you hiding down here, James? There's got to be more to this than just wine. I think we're getting closer.
Kara is his daughter. So Kara probably ran off with Samantha. At this point. Mood lighting. Way too early, midlife crisis, piece of shit car again. Close to my daughter or my property. I'll make things much harder. It's clear, obvious, yes. Jesus. There's another thing here. Oh no, wait, that's just the wall. Well, I can't leave here. So there's obviously more that I have to do down here. Was there... Can I click on anything here? I don't think so. Oh! That's why the light... Alright. Can I move it? This is probably the end of this part, so... Yeah, I can inspect it, but I can't move it. Hold on. Maybe back up here. Oh. Oh, I had to turn the light back on.
Gotcha.
So there's the artifact, a revolver.
You've done enough damage with this.
Call contact about artifact. Sell the artifact. Don't go below 2 million. Stake out old barn. What is Kaylee's neighbor's deal? Surveil Summer's new boy acquaintance. Should I be more worried about her girls?
What did you do to her, James?
You're amazing! We can't talk for long. I made up an excuse. How much time do you need? To cover your tracks and get out of there, I mean. I can't wait to get out of there and back to you.
Cover my tracks? Sadly, some of them can't be covered. I'll try to hurry. Be careful. Does the name Kara mean anything to you?
Kara?
Kara? Kara?
Why do you pronounce it like
I
that?
think that's his daughter's friend. She went missing some time ago. I know they're still looking for her.
I think James has something to do with it. I found a creepy box with her name on it, and his wife mentioned something about her in an email. This guy has bad news. Worse news. Please be careful.
Ugh. How could I have been so blind? We really need to make a clean getaway.
Yeah?
So, the plan. You stash the box back at our place. Once I've told him off, I'll go back to the motel, grab all of our stuff, and meet you at the barn.
Are you sure you don't need any help? I can swing by the motel first.
I appreciate that, but if things go sour, the box is our bargaining chip. We can do this. We need to do this. This is the end of the beginning. I really have to go. Thanks for... well, you know.
You too, Lee.
Alright, I think we're back in the Doom. The actual Doom portion. Yeah. Holy crap, this is at least double the length of the, Oh god. That was actually a bad time to save. He can't hit me. If he hits me, I'm dead. If he hits me, I might as well reset, because I have, like, no health. Okay. That's a good point to save and stuff for tonight. Yeah, no more... Yeah, none of that. EWD4. Yeah, and the story is real interesting. The story is definitely real interesting. I'm assuming that they're not doing any more episodes after this. I don't really know. So, I think that explains why this is so long. I think it's, like, at least double the length of episode 2, maybe. But yeah, that's gonna be it for Doom 3 Phobos for tonight.